back in my kitchen, and it is October 27th, 2024. And I've decided that I really want to make an entry every day, sort of a video diary. Sorry, I feel so bad today. My eye's been bothering me, and now my chest hurts, my throat's sore, and my fingers are numb, and my dog won't stop crying. Okay, so I know for sure because I worked it out. I was very cautious to make sure that everything I remembered was a memory. Because as I was speaking and doing live streams and telling my story, it became perfectly evident that, let me get the door, that the memories were not memories. They were what I was told when I woke up. So, unfortunately, that caused me to become very angry and start kind of acting out with him. I want you to know that you should never let your abuser know that you know, or that you're trying to leave, or anything of that nature. I believe that's probably why this happened to begin with. I made a YouTube yesterday with some of the details. I can't go into everything yet because hopefully there's pending litigation, but I was very frustrated with his behavior a month before while we were out of the country renewing our vows. And I had gotten a real estate license, and I think I was finding my freedom again because the kids had moved out. I no longer had a job of my own. I was just working for the tree company, really doing all the work while he's out disappearing at the bars and such. But, I was told that I'm just a receptionist. I could never run a business without him. Nobody would follow me. So, not feeling well, this is kind of all over the page. But I want you to know that I know for sure, and I don't take it lightly. He also did not deny it. We had conversations, but because he is what I believe to be a narcissist, he's very careful not to speak if he thinks you might be recording, because that's what he does. He actually did it to me so that he would look like a victim earlier this year. Everything they say is true about these guys. Provoking and recording. So I fully expect a smear campaign to ensue very soon. But it doesn't matter because I'm realizing that there was a 20-year smear campaign with his family and friends. We even had a complete situation with somebody in the business because he kept lying to him that I was bad, and he kept lying to me that this guy was bad. Guy almost got deported because he was stalking me, much like Donald. Or at least he's not honoring the stay away agreement that we currently have since May. I haven't heard from him since October, but we signed the agreement in July, and he continued to violate it until October 1st. He actually violated it before the ink got dry on it by sending me a text. Nothing done about it either. When he finally left the house, he took my weapons and a suppressor, and I called the police about it a couple of months ago, the same police who didn't help me out the first time, and they didn't help me out again. They said that it's a property dispute and that we'd have to work it out in the divorce, even though I told them that he's a felon with a weapon and that he harmed me and that I was afraid. I also found some really illicit drugs last year, of which I have a picture if anybody wants to argue it. And I called the police. He left with them, pretended to flush them, and I called them and showed them the picture and said, take him, get a warrant. And they said, we can't do anything about a picture. We don't know that was his. However, I did in fact get arrested from a video that showed me, I guess, pushing him. I never saw the video. However, he pushed me first, and he was standing in between me and my dog, who needed to go to the vet because his tail was bleeding. It was a whole fiasco, y'all. And that's why I need to document this every day. It is important that we are heard and protected. I'm 51 years old, and I'm here in Los Angeles hoping to build a whole career in the beauty industry and social media where I will be seen, but I do not want to be looking over my shoulder, and I also do not want any other unsuspecting young girl, and it will be a young girl, even though he's 50, to get harmed or worse. So that's kind of everything I have for today. Y'all keep following. I'm going to try to do this every day, regardless of how I feel. It just won't be fancy. I might not look cute. This is how I legit like makeup on my thing. That's how I legit am walking around the house. And I'm just going to put this together, and it will be on my YouTube where I put it together as one video. And if you would subscribe there, that's how I'm actually earning money to live here in Los Angeles. So I love y'all. Just remember that it's going to be okay, and that whatever you're going through, this too shall pass, and make sure you're heard.